Hi there, it's Yasmin here. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching this specific video, you are probably a stay-at-home mom or dad who is thinking of making a comeback in the workforce. And I'm here to share with you 5 ways on how you can stay relevant during your career break. Those precious years when we're focused on taking care of our kids and our family, it could be a year, 5, some 6, 9, 13, or even more years. Now, there was this talk given by Carol Fishman Cohen. She's the co-founder of Relaunchers that focuses on bringing back people who have been out of the workforce, bringing them back into employment. And she was mentioning during her TED Talk that employers have 2 major concerns about hiring stay-at-home parents or those who have been out of the workforce for a while. Number 1 is, are they technologically updated or are they technologically obsolete? Number 2 is, do they really know what they want or have they had a shift in interest? Now, the reason why I want to share with you these 5 ways on how to stay relevant during a career break is hopefully these 5 ways would also address the concerns of employers, of these employers, and also even if you don't plan to be employed in the future, even if you want to start something of your own, these ways are still very much relevant. So, okay, let's get started. Number 1, the first way to stay relevant during a career break is, of course, you know this, to continuously learn and to grow yourself professionally. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, I know it, but it's so hard to do. I mean, like, you know, I'm taking care of a baby. I'm doing the household chores. I'm taking care of my family. And like, if you have more than 1 kid, it's even like I can't even imagine, you know. But what I'm talking about is really just making sure that even if you have 30 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day, to make sure that whatever your field of interest is, make sure you're still up to date in terms of trends, in terms of the terms and jargons that they use, and in terms of the skills. And the great thing about it is with technology now, it's easier to do. So for example, you can log into Coursera.com, Udemy.com, or Udacity.com, which is my personal favorite. And they have a lot of free courses that you can take at your own pace. I just recently took a course on app marketing. So if you're in the field of marketing, you can find courses there that are relevant for you. Or if you're focused on other things, there are a lot of sites now that you can go to in order to update yourself. The second way is if you're also now ready to sort of take some part-time job as well while you're focused at home, and because you want to use the skills to prepare you for eventually maybe a full-time job. There are a lot of sites as well that you can go to for this. There are freelancing sites that you can go to. For example, there's Upwork, which is a combination now, a merger between elance.com and Odesk. So they have jobs available for web developers, for graphic artists, marketing, sales professional, content writers, you name it. Anything that can be done online and submitted online, they basically have that type of job for you. But what's great about taking this part-time work online is that you can also you can choose the projects because they're on a per project basis. So you can actually think for yourself, okay, how many hours can I allocate per week on work, and just take on projects that will give you that. Third is, make sure that whatever happens, still stay active on social media, especially if your job has anything to do with like content creation, or if you're in marketing, if you're in sales, you're doing anything creative or whatnot. Because definitely this is 2017, you know, we need to have an active presence on these channels, especially if, for example, you're a videographer. How's your YouTube channel? How's the content there? If you're a photographer, how's your Instagram account? Are you active on Instagram? You can use that as your online portfolio eventually. Also, if you're a writer, my gosh, you know, like write a blog, have your own like website. It's just really all about staying up to date in terms of your skills and making sure that it's still utilized, even if it's just maybe creating a blog every month or creating a video once every like 2 months or whatever you can give at this point. That's really the idea behind it, is that whatever you can give at this point, create that, and then use that to learn more about your craft. And number 4, join networking groups. I'm sure you've heard of this, and I could already hear some of your voices that, networking groups are serious. I don't even have time to take a shower. What networking groups? Again, guys, I'm not talking to parents who have newborns, who know that at this point in time, I don't want to focus on anything but just taking care of my child. Come on, even like people who have, even mothers who have, who don't quit their jobs while having a baby, have a maternity leave. So please have that maternity leave and focus solely on raising your child. But I'm really talking now to parents who are, again, thinking of making that comeback. And the great thing about networking groups, I'm going back to my topic, is that even if you don't regularly go, so for example, I'm a person who, I'm an extrovert. I love meeting people. I love going to networking events. I thrive in that. But right now, I can't, ever since Nathan was born, I haven't been attending any networking groups and networking events. But I've just recently signed up, and I signed up in a group that allows me flexibility while making sure that when I attend, it's in the area of my interest. So the networking group is actually called by Business Women Council, and they have events every now and then. You can attend once a month, you can attend once every 2 months or whatever. They have talks on entrepreneurship, on women in business, balancing work and in your home life, and topics that are of interest to me. So it's also a great opportunity to meet people who you'd never know. It could be like you can meet your potential business partner, or you could meet somebody who is looking to hire somebody for their company. You never know what kind of synergies that these networking events can create. So I highly suggest to check out the networking events and the networking groups available in your city. The 5th one is to apply for internship programs near your place. Now, you're like, internship programs, are you serious? I'm like already a professional. I've been practicing for a long time. But what's great about internship programs is, for example, I know of parents who have been out of the workforce for like 9 years or 13 years even or more. What's great about these internship programs is that they are designed specifically for people who have taken years and years and years of, in a way, leave from the workforce. So for example, if you are in the US, you can check out relaunch.com. They have programs, specifically internship programs in companies that you could be interested in. In India, I know that there are like the Dell, Intel, IBM, Tata group of companies. They have programs as well dedicated to those professionals who have been out of the workforce for a while. Basically, guys, this is just a stepping stone and an entry point into the kind of career that you want to build afterwards. So the important thing is to get your foot in the door, work hard, show them how excellent you are as a person, in their company, as a professional, and you will reap the rewards for sure. So there you have it, the 5 ways on how you can stay relevant during a career break. I hope you found this insightful, and I know that some of them you already know, probably even some of you know all of the things I mentioned, but at least there are some specific tips as well that you can use just as a reminder, and also to encourage you. If in this season in your life you're meant to focus on your home and on your kids, that's wonderful, because kids grow up so fast. They'll be grown-ups. They'll need you less before you know it. And this is such a great time to just really enjoy the time with them and the time with family. But at the same time, you can rest assured that on the side, just practice whatever you can. Make sure that your skills are still in place or updated and all of that. And in time when you'd want to make a comeback and you want to focus on your work again, it'll be there. It'll be there because this world always needs those professionals who are just incredibly hardworking, good at what they do, cares about others, and works well with others. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do have some tips as well and some ways on how we can stay relevant during a career break, leave your comments down below. I would love to hear from you. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!